This is what I'm talking about with a lot of black folks, bro. We got Dr. Dre, one of the most richest men in America, richest black man, okay? A rich black man, very wealthy. His daughter is living on the streets inside of a car, bro. This is what I'm talking about, bro. No support at all. This is the mindset of a lot of Negroes out here. A lot of motherfuckers, they going around and they like making fun of his daughter and shit like that, man. But you know what? That makes the black man look bad, bro. It makes black men look bad that you're not taking care of your own. You're not taking care of own. Black people do not look after each other whatsoever, bro. I want to before I move on to my other channel, because I'm about to end this channel, because I don't see anything moving or I don't see it growing. Okay, I got to stop beating a dead horse. I got to move on to another channel. But this is what I'm talking about with a lot of black men, bro. A lot of black men do not look after each other, man, and that's on the real. I'm not saying all, but there's a handful of black men who do not look after their family, who do not want to take care of their own, bro. They out for themselves, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre been a fucking sellout from the get-go. Tupac was right about his ass. Tupac was right about his ass. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre should try to help that girl. You know what I'm saying? Get up on her feet, bro. You don't see this shit in white neighborhoods, bro. It ain't like she's a it ain't like she's a crack addict on drugs. You see what I'm saying? You supposed to take care of your kids no matter what, bro. I don't care what nobody say. This makes black men look bad, bro. Now forget about the women issues, bro. Forget about the beef with women, bro. See what I'm saying? Forget about the beef with women. We're talking about a black male here that's not taking care of his family, that's not looking after his family. You think I would let my sister starve, even though my sister, me and my sister don't get along sometimes? You think I would let her starve? You think I would like walk out on her if I hit a jackpot? You think I would? You think I'd be stingy with my money if she was in the time of need? No. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm like I said before, but I'm not saying that all black men are like this. Don't like try to like get my words off. But I'm just saying there's a lot of black men like Dr. Dre out there who don't want to take care of their own. You're supposed to take care of your own no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Now, they said he supported her in the past, but that's the past, bruh. You see what I'm saying? She needs support now. She living inside of a car. That sounds very familiar, man. I'm talking about the lack of support from the community, man. That's what I'm pointing at right there. That's making Dr. Dre look bad, bro. It's making black men look bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how you slice it, bro. That's making you look bad. You are almost a billionaire, bro, and your daughter and your grandchildren are living inside a car. Really? What type of beef do you got? I mean, you got control of over everything. You got the money, bro. You don't see this in white communities, bro. You don't. I'm just pointing that out. The lack of support in the black community is real. Now, I'm not saying all black people are like this. You know what I'm saying? I'll be wrong to say all black people are like this. But there's a handful of motherfuckers that's just like Dr. Dre that would do his kids dirty. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, you brought her into the world, bro. And then you got niggas that come around and say, man, she don't deserve nothing, man. He don't owe her shit. What? What? Only black men would say that shit, bro. And a black man did say that shit. I was looking forward for somebody to say that. I said, watch a black Negro say that he don't owe her nothing. And I got on the tabloids and I read what I thought I was gonna see. You know what I'm saying? I predicted somebody was gonna say that he don't owe her shit, and that's what I predict. I said, see, this is what black people. This is the reason why we're not gonna rise as a people together. We're not. Go look at one. Go give me one story, okay? Go give me one story about a white person and his kids being homeless. A white man having his white daughter homeless and stuff. Unless she's like a drug addict or something, that's different. But you go give me a story about, you know, Hispanic or Asian. Okay, go give me a story where an Asian, Hispanic, or a white guy had his family being homeless, even though he was wealthy. Go give me a story about that. I want to see. Now, the person's on drugs, that's different. Okay, okay. The lack of support is real, bruh. Now, I'm not saying all black people are like this, but I'm saying, or all black men, I mean. I'm not saying that all black men are like this, but I'm saying there's a handful of Negroes like Dr. Dre. I never liked Dr. Dre. After he got into a beef with Tupac, I never liked Dr. Dre after that. I stopped buying his fucking goddamn music. He turned his back, you see what I'm saying? You know, Dr. Dre been a sellout. He been sold. So, you see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta look at Negroes like Dr. Dre, and you gotta question his you gotta question his character, man. What type of person or what type of man that would have his family or his daughter homeless, living in a car with no money? What type of man would do that to his daughter? I don't care what beef they had going on with each other. That's your fucking daughter. You think me and my sister, we don't always get along, but you think I would like hog my money and not give her a dime? Fuck, hell no. I give her money. I'll give her money. If she needed it, if she was desperate, I'll give her money. That's my blood, motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? That's my fucking blood. I'm pissed off about this story, bro. And then you got niggas talking, well, she's a woman, you know. So that's not the point. The moral of the story is this shit is making black men look bad. It's making us look bad, and it's making front page. People are paying attention to this shit. And you wonder why we having problems in the dating world dating other races of women, because they see this shit. Dr. Dre is a public figure. He has to watch what he does and he has to watch what he say. For him to be doing that to his daughter, they ran with that shit to the front page news. Oh, Dr. Dre, one of the richest men in the world, his family, his daughter is living inside a car. But a lot of motherfuckers, they got so much hatred for women or for black women that they like to see her down. But you're not looking at the bigger picture, motherfucker. That's making black people look, or black men look bad. It makes you look bad. It makes you look horrible. And then you got other races of people like, see that nigger? I knew it. I knew they were all like that. Don't get caught up with black men like that. Don't fuck with black men, or your kids are gonna be homeless like Dr. Dre's doing with his kids. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That makes you look bad. Dr. Dre, that motherfucker. I mean, you gotta expect shit like this from Dr. Dre, because he was a gangster rapper back in the day. He was a gangster rapper back in the day, talking about suck my dick and these nuts. You know what I'm saying? All this other shit. Well, I mean, yeah, I say shit like that, but you gotta expect shit from people like that. You gotta question this motherfucking character. Who would do that to his fucking? Who would do that to their family, bro? You got millions, nearly billions. You just got took from a woman. You know what I'm saying? That you didn't want to. He didn't want to pay her no fucking child support. I mean, or some alimony, but you got to because you married the broad, fucking dumbass. You married her. You didn't want to fess up to it. Then, I mean, you didn't want to own up to it. Then you got your daughter living inside a car somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody coming around with the motherfucking, the women and men war, the gender war and shit. Oh, she's a woman, so what? I gotta go. Nah. It making Dr. Dre look bad right now. The whole entire world's watching his ass. And you wonder why a lot of Negroes have problems dating outside the race, man. Doctor, they see that shit, blood. They see that shit. You supposed to take care of your daughter, nigga. You busted that nut that night, nigga. You brought her into the world. You got to take care of her until she dies. I never hear of an Indian person doing that to his daughter. Out here, Indians, they stick together. They share with each other. Only black people. You only hear shit about black. You only hear shit coming from black men. This is always coming from the black community, bro. That the lack of support and love that we have for each other is real. You got to look at the outside picture of it, man. It's making you look bad as a black man. That means you're not taking care of your own, man. A lot of motherfuckers, you don't want to take care of your own. That's the problem. Now, I'm not saying all black men are like this, but we got a handful of motherfuckers that are like this. That's your fucking daughter. You get her into a place right now, you motherfucker. That's your fucking daughter. And man, they ran to the tabloids with this shit. I mean, she ran to the tabloids with this shit. And they got this shit plastered all up over the fucking internet, all over the newspaper, all on the news. Dr. Dre's not taking care of his daughter. His daughter is homeless, living inside a car. Then you go around, you talk about the female, you talk about the situation like it's a good thing, or you talk about the situation like Dr. Dre did a good thing and shit, or Dr. Dre, he don't owe her shit. Motherfucker, you owe her until she dies. You gotta watch over her. That's your fucking daughter, man. I wish I would have my future daughter living in a car, man. That's your fucking daughter, bruh. Fuck all that shit. Why you think I'm not trying to bust nuts and land wells? Because I'm looking after my kids. That's why. I don't want my kids to have bad genetics, bruh. I'd rather get paid, get hella money, and bust nuts and eights, nines, and tens so I can have beautiful children, man. So my kid can have a better life than I did. Why you think I play the lotto every day, man? Because I want my kids and my sister and my nephew to have some place they can go just in case they need a place. I'm doing this shit out here for my family, man. And it makes me mad to see Dr. Dre with his billionaire ass not taking care of his fucking daughter, man. You niggas need to take care of your daughter. Take care of your own, man. Stop being lazy. Stop being dumbasses. Because we ain't got nobody. We ain't got nobody but each other, man. You acting like she's a fucking stranger or she's a fucking a woman that you used to date and shit. No, that's your blood out there. No matter what you go through, you supposed to love your kid unconditionally. Stop all this. Man, she deserved that shit, man. Stop this shit, man. Because I see myself having kids in the future and I would never do that shit to my daughter or my son. We don't see this in the white community. We don't see this in the Hispanic community or the Asian people. We don't see this shit. It makes him look like a motherfucking villain, man. It makes him look bad. In front of everybody. The whole entire world watching his ass. That shit is all over the fucking internet, man. That's bullshit, bruh. A lot of niggas don't want to take care of their fucking kids and shit, bruh. My dad did the same fucking shit. Left me out there to die, nigga. He didn't leave a dime for me. He was supposed to be there for me, man. Motherfucker say, well, you know, if he had a bad relationship with his daughter or his kid, then he don't owe him shit. Then no. That's your blood. You supposed to be there for your kids, man. Fuck all that. If she was out there thotting it up, then she was out there thotting it up. That's still your fucking kid. It makes you look bad. It makes black men look bad. See what I'm saying? He ain't out there, you know, he need to be taking care of his fucking blood, man. He need to be taking care of his fucking blood. The reason why I'm in my situation today, man, because I don't got loving parents, man. I didn't have loving parents. And I'm seeing the fucking same shit in Dr. Dre that I see in my no good fucking parents who didn't leave me shit behind. Nigga, I live in a car. Because I didn't have parents that didn't give a shit about me. Who was scared to get out there and sacrifice for me. They left me, my mom and dad gone. They left me with nothing. And then my dad tried to pass some money to a thought in Africa. He didn't want to leave us no money. Nigga, you brought us here, nigga. He wasn't there for us, man. He wasn't there for us, nigga. And then the thing is, he don't want to own up to it. Nigga, you wasn't there for us. That's why we have beef, nigga. The reason why we got beef with my dad and my mom, because they wasn't there for us. My mom was there for us until we had, you know, until the welfare check ran out, and then she tried to kick me out. The moment that welfare check dried up, she was trying to kick me out, call the cops on me and shit, try to ruin my life. This is the same shit that I'm seeing right now with Dr. Dre that I saw in my parents, man. That's what made me mad, man. It wasn't the fact that she was a female struggling. We all know that females, hey, you know, a lot of motherfuckers hate women and shit. We get that. I get that female nature, but just the principle behind this shit. Dr. Dre is a bitch for doing this shit, nigga. You are a 50-something-year-old man. You are wealthy. Your children, your grandchildren should not be in the fucking car. Matter of fact, you should take the grandchildren under your wing. Let your daughter go live in the car, but don't let the fucking kids that didn't do nothing. Maybe you might got maybe got beef with your daughter. Maybe you might try to teach your daughter a lesson. Hey, you might need me more than you think. And then let her stay out there for that car another month, and then say, hey, I got a place for you. Now you got to do what I say, or you gonna go back into that car. Okay, then she'll do what you say. You got money, nigga. You got influence. You can get her under control. But whatever beef you got with her, you gotta squash that shit, man. That's your daughter. That's your daughter. I had never ever read a story like this from another race of people. The way black people treat each other is basically brutal. The way black people treat each other is brutal. That's your fucking daughter. I don't care what beef you had with her. You guys said, know what? We don't get along, but I'm not gonna have you sleeping in the car. You know what? We don't get along. I'm gonna have you a house. You cool off. Go stay in your house. You come see me when you cool off, and we can be back. We can be back. Peas in a pod again. But right now, I don't want to see you living in the car. You are my daughter. You see what I'm saying? You are my fucking daughter. That's a loving father for you, right there. But for a motherfucker to say, no, let that motherfucking bitch stay out there. Let her stay out there. Fuck that. Fuck that. You see? The way black people do each other, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. That's the shit I'm talking about, man. A lot of Negroes, man, just like Dr. Dre. A lot of Negroes so proud to be doing what he doing. We got a lot of niggas like that in the black community. And you know what? I thought in my head, I was like, watch some fucking Negroes get up on the fucking microphone and say that Dr. Dre don't owe her shit. I knew that in my head, right? I watch. Somebody gonna say Dr. Dre don't owe her shit. I got up on, the internet, and sure enough, somebody said that shit, and they were a black. It was a black man, and I said, I knew it. A lot of Negroes, man, are finished, man. Dr. Dre is finished, man. He's gone, man, in the head, man. He's gone. A lot of people are watching this shit. Non-black females, they watching that shit. If I end up with a black man, my children they're gonna be ending up in the car. Like, see, niggas, you know what? A lot of niggas, they hate women so much, and they've been done wrong by women so much that they take it out on their children, or they missing the whole entire point. Okay, they missing the whole entire scenario. This, regardless of all the fucking the gender war, okay, between male and female, okay, let's push that to the side. Now it's about family, right? What type of man that's a billionaire would have his daughter sleeping in the car? is Eminem having Haley sleep in the car. Dr. Dre was Eminem and Eminem was together at one point. But we could look at, Eminem. He's a white guy. Have you ever had a story from a white man? I mean, have you ever heard of a story of a white man having his daughter sleep in a car, or Hispanic or Asian man? It's the reason why a lot of black men don't get no respect, bro. This is the reason why people treat you the way you treat you. They treat you. Reason why you get discriminated at the workplace, or you get discriminated at some of these, restaurants and stuff, because they see this and they say, okay, these niggers is not shit. You see how they treat each other? They don't respect each other, so we don't have to respect them. Now when Dr. Dre show up to like a restaurant or something, I hope they turn him away. Boycott his ass. We need to boycott Dr. Dre. Everywhere he go, he don't need no service. We don't need to serve his ass. What does Tupac said? Tupac went on him on Toss It Up. He was like, quit the jump shit, punk trick with a dumb move, cross death, bro. Now who you gonna run to? How many sucker can you sit up? Pretending to be hard, oh my God, take your temperature. Screaming calm temperature. That shit was, he went hard on Dre. I was on the Tupac side. He was like, quick to jump shit. He said, what did he say? No longer Dre Day, Arriva Dolce, long forgotten, rotten for plotting child play. Check your sexuality. It's fruity as a quick to jump shit, punk trick with a dumb move, cross death row. Now who you gonna run to? How many suckers can you sit up? So pretending to be hard, oh my God, take a temperature. Screaming Compton, but you can't return. You ain't heard brothers piss because you switched to the skate to the bird, Marbo to the new era. Because we untouchable. Still can't believe that you got pop rushing up in you. That's for real. All the West get killed. Who can you trust? Only time reveals. Toss it up. That shit was. He went in on Dre. I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then he talked about. He said, yeah. It was another like thing he said on. Was it To Live and Die in L.A.? He was like California 2. California motherfucking 2 without gay ass Dre. I was rolling, blood. They talk about, and then he was like, was it Tupac? He was like, you talk a lot of shit, but use a trick and drag, like the Mac make you fall back and stick your ass for backstabbing me. He could tell he was talking about Dre, because they was always talking about Dre being dressed in drag. They got him in pictures, dressed in a really feminine outfit and shit. This motherfucker never had ever since when he left Death Row, I had a hatred for Dr. Dre. Because he's a studio gangster, man. Even Eazy-E went on his ass. And I think Eazy-E fucking, his real competency G's was better than Dre Day. I'll listen to Dr. Dre's I'll listen to Eazy-E's real G's than Dre Day. Give me real G's. That's better than Dre Day. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that guy. Dr. Dre was a studio gang. He wasn't even from the streets. He was out there talking about, yeah, took a lot of motherfuckers out for trying to prove. And then behind closed doors, he does a motherfucking a puppy. He ain't touched no streets. He ain't seen no parts of the streets. You know what I'm saying? He ain't seen no parts of the streets. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker he been a rotten motherfucker. Dr. Dre been a rotten motherfucker. I knew it. I knew he was gonna do something like that. He the kind of nigga that'd do something like that, bro. You rotten motherfucker. You do that to your kid, man, because I've been done that way. That's why I got pissed off, man. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the fact that, he was doing that to a woman, even though some women deserve that shit, but not your fucking family, man. You know what I'm saying? Not your fucking family. We don't see this in other communities, bro. We see this in black communities. Only in black communities this shit will be seen, bro, and heard of. I'm in a situation because my parents didn't give a fuck about me, man. Now I gotta make my own way. I gotta make my own way. I have a sister that I have to look after, man. I got a nephew. I keep my relationship with her. I keep a okay relationship with my sister. It's not perfect, but it's okay. We can talk to each other. I can call her and ask her for money if I needed it. I can call her and tell her and ask her, can I stay at your house? She'll let me stay at her house. But I keep my relationship with my sister good because that's all I got. That's my family. We all we got. So when I hit the jackpot, guess who's gonna be with me by my side? My sisters. Maybe not my first jackpot, but my second jackpot, my sister's gonna be by my side. I'm gonna be taking care of my sister and my nephew. You know what I'm saying? Because our parents didn't leave us nothing, bro. They didn't leave us shit. My dad tried to leave some money to a thought in Africa. He tried to leave his his fucking life insurance money to a thought in Africa. He didn't try to give us anything. Bitch, you owe us for years of not being there for us. And then you got a nigga named, I ain't gonna say his name, but fuck it, I'll say his name. Fucking I am Bow co-signing shit, talking about, well, if my daughter, my relationship and my fucking, you know, if my relationship between my children and me is not perfect, I don't owe them shit. Yeah, you do owe them shit. You brought them here, motherfucker. You owe him. Fuck I am Bow. Fuck that motherfucker, bruh. He got the same type of mentality Dr. Dre got. That's the type of nigga gonna die alone, man. You know what I'm saying? That's your fucking daughter. That's your blood, man. You gonna do your blood like that, nigga. You got control, nigga. You got control. You have the money, so you have control. All you gotta tell her, like, look, I'm gonna get you a house. You gonna stay and I'm gonna pay your rent. Why would you want your kids to be out there in the world, especially if they're black, if you got black kids that are like, full black or whatever, they're not mixed. Why would you want your kids out there dealing in the workplace or in the workplace dealing with racism in America? Why would you want your kids out there like that? You know what the average black man goes through, or the average person, period, goes through. The average black person, period, go through every single day, applying for jobs. You know what I'm saying? Having to deal with racism, having to. Why would you want that for your kids? If you are a wealthy individual, you pay her rent, man. She don't have to work. I don't want her to work. No, I don't want my kid to work. That's what I would say. No, you got everything you need. I went out there so you didn't have to struggle. So you didn't have. I wanted you to have a better life than I did. And don't come with me talking about, man, all you gotta do is get a better job. And no, 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 we don't want. I don't want her working. That's what I would say. I'll be like, no, I don't want to work. I'm looking after her, man. You gotta stick up for your own kind, for your own people, because nobody else is going to. You see what I'm saying? You don't turn against your fucking family, man. You see what I'm saying? That's all you fucking got. You know what I'm saying? I gotta drink some water, bro. You don't turn against your family, no matter what. Your bond between you and your children has to be up on you, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Negro, I don't give a fuck if you motherfuckers are fighting. Okay? You guys go cool off and you come back to the table again like a family. You wonder why black people get treated the way they get treated. You got to go out there and hustle and worry about racism in the workplace. You got to be out there begging for a job. You know what I'm saying, and worried about discrimination and all that other stuff. It's like, dude, why would you do that to your daughter, man? Why would you do that to your daughter? It's fucking hot up in here, man. This heat is not stopping at all. We got a serious drought in California right now. It made me mad, man, because it reminded me of my dad and my mom who left us with nothing. My mom had about $800 in the bank when she passed away. Wow, $800 for all them years of living, bruh. My dad, he tried to pass money off to a woman in Africa. He tried to screw us in his death. Talking about them niggas ain't getting shit. I'm giving it to this bitch. This is what I'm talking about with black men, bruh. Look, he just like my dad. That motherfucker just like my dad, bro. Dr. Dre is just like my dad. I can see a lot of him in here, bro. I can see a lot of that, my dad in Dr. Dre. You see what I'm saying? I can see that shit, bro. It made me mad. I don't care if she's a woman. That's his fucking daughter, bro. That's your fucking daughter. You don't do that shit to your daughter, bro. It's up to you to keep the relationship, you and your daughter, okay. It's up to you to keep the relationship. You see what I'm saying? You motherfuckers mad at each other? Okay. Don't talk to each other for a couple of weeks. And then come back to the table like a family. You motherfuckers family, man. You don't see this shit. This man, they plastered that shit all over the news, bruh. You making black men look bad, Dr. Dre, big time. You making, ooh, you dirty motherfucker. That's the reason why somebody punched him in the face like about a couple of years ago. Somebody fired on his ass. They didn't like his ass. Nobody likes Dr. Dre, bruh. Some cops, they threw cuffs on his ass a while back. You see what I'm saying? He got banked on like years ago. He got hit in the mouth. Somebody walked up to him and said, "Bah, Dr. Dre, fuck you." Hit that motherfucker so hard. You know what I'm saying? Well, of course, young Buck came to the rescue and stabbed the motherfucker. But, you know what I'm saying? That goes to show, man, what get done to Dr. Dre is what happens to a lot of motherfuckers that claim that they hard, but they not really hard. Like Dr. Dre, you ain't hard. You ain't never been hard. You made them albums and shit like that like you was from the streets. But you wasn't from the streets, bro. You know what I'm saying? You was from the Worldwide Wrecking Crew, bro. Dr. Dre started off at the Worldwide Wrecking Crew. That nigga wasn't no gangster, bro. He was out there claiming that he was a banger and shit. Claiming he was hard. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of like real gangsters, they called him out. Like, hey, nigga, you ain't no gangster though. You ain't never seen no parts of the streets. You ain't never seen no parts of the streets, bro. And you out here doing shit to your daughter. Like, come on, man. I ain't never heard no story from anybody else, bro. If you look at like other races of people, they keep their families close to each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers talking, well, you don't know the relationship between. I don't give a fuck about the relationship between him and her. That's his fucking daughter. That's his fucking daughter, and he's out here doing this shit to his daughter. You sacrifice your blood and tears for your family, bro. This is the reason why I'm playing the lotto, man. Because I'm sacrificing. I'm sacrificing for my family, man. I'm tired of being in poverty. And God knows I came so close to hitting those jackpots. God knows I've been trying. I've been trying my best. I lost today. I lost big time today. I lost $20. I lost today. You see what I'm saying? But I'm going to get it, though. I'm going to get that shit. But back to Dr. Dre, bro. You fucking making black men look bad. They plastered that shit all over the fucking internet, making black men look bad, bro. Big ass. It was a big ass picture. I saw it. It was in my news feed, right? Big ass picture of Dr. Dre. Okay, and the word said Dr. Dre, one of the richest, guys in hip hop, have his daughter sleeping in the car, living in the car. I said, oh man, this shit done hit front page news. This is making black men look bad. Black men, you looking bad right now because of Dr. Dre. These non-black women, you think you want this shit to happen to them? You gonna leave your kids in the car, bro? You gonna really leave your kids in the car? Fuck you motherfuckers, bro. You motherfuckers ain't shit. A lot of you Pookies and Ray Rays, you make black men look bad. And Dr. Dre is a wannabe Pookie, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's a wannabe Pookie. Trying to be hard. That nigga claiming that he was hard. You know what I'm saying? Nigga wasn't hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Out there making Dr. Dre, hell yeah, Mr. Buster, where you at? Can't strap a lip, cause I know you got your get. Stay on hard. He was doing that shit, pretending he was a gangster and shit, out here making songs like he was hard, but he got bopped in the mouth and didn't do nothing about it. His crew had to come to the fucking rescue. Man, that motherfucker, he got his ass stole on. You know what I'm saying? Man, you making black people look bad right now. You don't take care of your own, bruh. You should be paying her rent until the day that she died. If it was me, I'd be paying my sister's rent until the day I die. If I had enough money, if I was a billionaire, I'd be paying her rent until I couldn't pay her rent anymore. White men, they ain't got no problem with paying their daughter's rent. You know what? I live next door to a few white people, and you know what? I guess this guy, I don't think he was white. I think his girlfriend was white or something, or Asian. But this guy, when I was living with my ex-girlfriend, I lived next door to a guy, that paid, oh shit, fuck, I gotta go around. I lived next door to a guy that was getting his rent paid by his parents, bro. They were paying his rent. He was living rent free, but his parents were wealthy, bro. You see what I'm saying? He was always at the swimming pool too, man. Me and my girlfriend used to go over to the swimming pool. We'll see him and his Asian girlfriend. I think the guy was a white guy. He was Arabic. I think he looked white though. But the fact of the matter is that his parents is paying his rent for him, keeping him, from having to struggle. And his parents was wealthy. And he lived a good life. He didn't have to pay rent. But when it comes to black folks, oh, you gotta pay rent on your own. You gotta find your way. What? You ever hear another race of person say this shit, bro? Oh my God. I found my way, so you gotta find your way. Nah, I wouldn't do that to my family. I'd be like, no, I found a way for us, for my family. I found a way for my family. I hit the lotto jackpot because I had to feed my family. I sacrificed junk food and alcohol so I could play lotto, so I could fucking, sacrifice for my family. My family needs me. You see what I'm saying? You motherfuckers make black men look bad, man. Oh man, I'm going the wrong routes and shit, bro. Nobody's trying to help me hit this jackpot, bro. It's all my doing, bro. I'm working extra hours so I can play. I'm sacrificing. What the fuck is that noise? I'm sacrificing my free time. I'm sacrificing everything so I can play money. You know what I'm saying? Play lotto and stuff like that, man. Because I know my family needs me, and I am getting better at playing. Okay, but it's gonna take a little bit more than just a few months to hit that jackpot. It's gonna take a little time, but I can hit it. That's that, and I know I can, and that's all I need. It's the knowing that I can. You know what I'm saying? But black folks, I'm telling you, black folks are doomed, bruh. After I seen this shit, I was like, okay, Negroes is finished out here, bruh. I said, oh man, that's not the way you supposed to look at black men. No, you supposed to be looking at black men like he taking care of his business, he taking care of his family, making sure his family is fed, not having a family living in a car, nigga. Man, Dr. Dre, you son of a bitch. Cause I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling this shit. You feel me? I'm feeling this shit. Where the fuck is this shit? What can I say, man? Black folks need to wake up, and you know what? And black folks never gonna wake up. Black folks will never build anything out here. Never. Black folks will never have a functional community like Hispanics and Asians. You can give that dream up. That shit is over with, man. Where the fuck is the ice cream shop, bro? Where's the yogurt land? It said it's right there. Yogurt land. I think it's right here. You see what I'm saying? Like most of the time you see black people on the streets homeless. And of course you see a few white people here and there. But when white people are on the streets and homeless, they're like drunkies and shit. They're like drug addicts. When black people are on the streets, they do that because they ain't got no solid foundation. You as a man have to set the solid foundation for your family. That's what separates you from the rest, man. That you taking care of your responsibilities. I don't care if your daughter is 38 years old, bro. You gotta take care of her until she dies. I don't care if your son is 30 something years old. You gotta take care of them until they die. You see what I'm saying? I'll make sure he's good. He's good. I don't want him to work. That's what I would be. That's what I would be saying to my daughters or my fucking son. Anyway, I gotta end this video, man. I just wanted to vent that out real quick because I see what's going on in the black community, and it's happened to me, and I'm sure it has happened to some of you guys. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to do that to your family, bro. You do that to a bitch. Do that to your wife. Do that to your ex-girlfriend, but don't do that to your fucking daughter. I'm out of here. You guys have a good day. Subscribe, like, comment. See me on my other channel, man. It's called You're More Important Than Sliced Bread. That's my next channel. You More Important Than Sliced Bread. I'm out. Peace out. Take care and bless.